What's up guys? In today's video I'm going to cover out one of the plateaus that I had during my calisthenics journey. So it was related to the full planche. I had the full planche and I had some troubles to strengthen it and get into an even higher level. And I wasn't even sure why, because in my head I was thinking, oh damn, I'm doing everything right, I'm doing everything the correct way. Then why am I always getting to a certain level, regressing a little bit, losing a bit of my level, or not even being consistent with what I do? And I want to make a shortcut for you guys because I know I'm not the first one who have done this mistake, and I know for sure that I'm not going to be the last one who has done it, because a lot of people are going to fall for this mistake as well. But I want to make sure that you guys that are watching this video today will not make the same mistakes twice. I want you to not learn it the hard way as I did it. I want you guys to take the easiest path and learn it from someone else's mistakes. So let's get into it. And as you can see, I'm filming this video from Bulgaria. As I said, I'm here for the next 30 days. Just shoot for you a training vlog. So hope you will enjoy it. And let's get into this video talking about it. So the plateau I was always facing is I got into 5 seconds of full planche, and every time I try to get into higher numbers, like my goal at the time was 10 seconds full planche, I almost faced the same problem. Like I wasn't consistent enough with my full planche. Like some really good sessions I've been at 8 seconds, 9 seconds maximum, but most of the time it was around 4 to 5 seconds, and even that I was always getting and regressing towards doing the straddle planche again and not even succeeding to do the full planche even for 3 seconds sometimes, even though I already had it for quite some time. It wasn't a new skill for me, and I was always regressing and getting back to around 5 seconds. So I was thinking to myself, oh damn, if I can't get into 10 seconds of full planche, I will just have to go for more seconds in straddle planche, and then I will be able to go for 10 seconds, because like if I will get to 20 seconds straddle, I will for sure be able to do it in full, at least for 8, at least for 7 consistently. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way, and I didn't even realize it. So every time I was thinking, oh damn, if I want to get the full, I will build the volume in straddle, I will build the volume there, and then when I will move to the full planche, yeah, because now my base is stronger, I will be able to go for more seconds in the full planche. But unfortunately, when I did it, it didn't really transfer into the full planche. So I'm not saying you shouldn't train the straddle planche. Straddle planche is a very necessary step towards achieving the full planche. Straddle planche is a really good progression for you guys to progress. And I definitely do recommend using it. But the principle I was trying to implement wasn't really correct. Like you cannot expect getting more seconds in the full planche if all you are working on is the straddle planche. So it was kind of weird for me because I was able to be really good in intensity. I was able to do the full planche, but not for a long time. Like my whole time was, as I said, mostly 4 to 5 seconds. In straddle planche, it wasn't like too big of a difference. Like in straddle planche, I was able to hold it for 7 seconds, 8 seconds, which sounds like not that much, to be honest, because I have 5 seconds in full planche. And that was the reason I thought to myself, oh, I will get more seconds in straddle. And then I looked back to my super advanced planche. The same happened. Like I can hold the super advanced for just 11, 12 seconds, which is absurd because like, oh damn, how am I expecting myself to hold the full planche for 10 seconds if just my super advanced is close to it? It doesn't make any sense for me. But honestly, this was a mistake. Obviously, before I got to the full planche, I was able to hold it for longer. But when I went for more intensity, higher intensity, my body kind of forgot how to hold things for longer. But instead of going for a lower progression, I went all the way down for super advanced because my mindset was, oh, I will get stronger basics. I will be able to do it longer. But as a general rule, you don't want to go lower than just one progression. So like going one progression below your working set is the maximum you will do. If your working sets are with full planche, it's okay if you go for like at the middle, at the end of the session straddles, that's normal. You got fatigued in a full planche, you can no longer hold it. It doesn't make sense to do more full planches, work on the straddle. But if you're going all the way down for advanced, maybe even for the straddle, when you actually have the strength, the capabilities to hold the full planche, it doesn't make sense. You're just wasting your time, and that was a problem, huge problem for me. So going for more than one progression lower doesn't make any sense. So that applies also for front lever, obviously. And here is what I could have done differently. So I had just 4 to 5 seconds, as I said. I want to build my way up to 10 seconds. So what am I going to do is work on endurance, work on volume, because now I'm at the highest progression I can do. I talked about it in the intensity and the volume videos that I've done in the past. If you haven't seen them, go watch them. It will bring you like more understanding of what I'm talking here. So because I'm at the highest intensity possible, the full planche, like the hardest progression, I'm just working on a phase that I'm trying to go for endurance, volume, and so on. So like endurance and volume are different things, but they are very close to each other. So all I had to do instead of going for a lower progression is work myself up with lower rest times between the sets. So I was still in the mindset of, oh, I would rest 5 to 8 minutes every single set, which wasn't the ideal thing to do at that time. I had to work towards being consistent with the full planche, even adding drop sets so I can hold and gather more time under tension in the position, and even add rest pause. So I will be able to go for full planche consistently and break the form even in a good way that will supplement my full planche work instead of getting into a territory where I'm breaking the form too much, where it doesn't even help me at all. So the thing I want you guys to take from this video is doing high volume in low intensity will not transfer into high volume in high intensity. You have to work your way up to high volume, high intensity together by doing it with high intensity already. So it doesn't make sense to go for more than just one progression down in your training session. Listen to your body. Make sure that you are training smartly, because I thought I was doing everything correct. At that time, I was like, with a victim mentality almost. I was thinking, how the fuck am I not progressing? I'm doing everything right. But guess what? Few years later, turned out I was like, don't know shit what I'm doing. And yeah, now I'm here to teach you the exact lesson so you can take advantage of it. And when you are plateauing in calisthenics, it can mean just one thing. It's not that you reached your genetic limits. I sure, like, no matter who you are, doing full planche isn't your genetics limits. You can do much better than this. But it means you're doing something not correctly. It doesn't have to be just with the training session. It can be also with sleep. So it's neither or sleep or structure, like the way you train, or nutrition. I would say most of the times it's going to be the structure. So it's obviously, of course, it's very important that you maximize every part of it, but going and fixing your structure should always be the first thing that you're trying to understand if you are doing correctly or not, and then move on to perfecting other aspects of life and trainings. So hope this video was valuable for you. Hope I was able to get you and making you a shortcut in your calisthenics journey. And if you want to progress faster to the full planche to achieve it, or getting better level at planche in general, going from the full planche to presses, to push-ups, to combos, I left a link down below so you can apply into my one-on-one coaching. We can hop on a free phone call to see if you can actually fit into the team. And see you in the next video.